What's up? How you doing out there? Welcome to What I Do Tarot. It is the end of September 2022, so I am doing energy reads for each zodiac sign. I'm also going to trip it up a little bit, as you could probably tell by the excuse me, by the title. I read for a fucus, and so since I read for a fucus, I'm going to read everyone else's sign as what it really truly is in the universe. Okay, maybe you've heard of something like this and really didn't know what it meant, but you know, we live here on this planet and there has been some things that have been hidden. Okay, so we're going to achieve the real here right now. So here, Capricorn, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to start by reading out of this book. It's called Decoding the Matrix. Okay, it's by Ezekiel Brimfield, and you're known as having the time zones as it says here, January 19th. I'm sorry, excuse me. Let me take it back. December 19th, or maybe December 21st, or somewhere in there, into January 18th, or the 21st, or somewhere in that region is what we know as of Capricorn so far. But it says here, Sagittarius, December 19th through January 18th. Do you know any philosophical, blunt, wild, energetic, athletic, spontaneous, passionate, social, and fast-moving Capricorns? They are really free-spirited Sagittarian suns. Sagittarian, or Sagittarius, is known as the archer. It's represented by a bow and arrow aimed upward. Sagittarius natives are always aiming high, seeking a higher purpose, and being optimistic. Their enthusiasm and optimism is contagious. Sagittarius suns are more focused on freedom and possibilities than structure-loving Capricorns. They move too much to be mistaken for slow and steady earth signs. Sagittarian suns are the wanderers and nomads of the zodiac. Now, a lot of Sagittarians would be upset. Like, what are you talking about? Capricorn is Capricorn and we are Sagittarius. But the fact of the matter is, the sun is not really in the constellation of Capricorn. Just like right now, they say that we're in Libra. The sun is in the constellation of Virgo right now. So I know a lot of people may not understand it, may not want to believe it, but that's okay. We're just going to trip it up a little bit here. You know, kind of see what the cards say. Okay, so, you know, like my dad, I read that to my dad, and he's a Cancer, right? But according to the dates and everything, he would be considered a Gemini. He's like, I'm not a Gemini. I'm like, you know, if you get a birth chart read, you see that, you know, we're a little bit of everything. So you can kind of tap into all of the different energies, right? But however the case, guys, let's continue. I wanted to go here, so I'm going to get you a card out of here. And then I have to get the book out. And then I'm going to read for you out of the book. So, you know, if you've heard of SIDEREAL, true astrology, like where the sun really is, this is for you. And if it's something new to you and you really don't agree with it, or however, I understand. It took me a long time to kind of accept it as truth, but that's just what it is. And there is a lot of information out there on it. You know, it's just if you're willing to jump outside of the box and understand really what's going on around you. Or are you a person that just kind of goes with the norm and, you know, just says whatever it is, what it is, you know? Or do you dig into trying to really figure out what's going on here? Okay. So, Capricorn, but really Sagittarius. Let's see what it says for you. So the sun is in Sagittarian's constellation during your time when you were born, or during those times of the year. So it says here, fire, right? And that Sagittarian is known as the fire sign as well, right? Wildfire in the sun, as the sun is beaming there behind me. And the number is 10 also. Wow, what about that? And I believe if you really think about it, the way that it all cycles around, I believe that it really is the 10th month. I believe so. Because I think it starts with February and not really even March being the first month. I'm not too sure. I have to go back, and because it's all kind of new to me too as well. And I just find it interesting. So I was like, you know what, let me do my energy reads this way for the end of the month and trip out a couple of people. So here, page 22, we have here, it says for you, it says your emotions have taken over, babe, and you have exploded one too many times. Real talk, you have set too many fires to extinguish. Don't freak out or anything, because at this point, there is nothing you can do about it. The fires cannot be put out. Any effort you direct into trying to quell the fires will only make them worse and get your butt charred. You have no choice but to let them run their course and burn themselves out in their own time. All you can do now is reflect upon the actions and the choices that caused the blaze. Take responsibility and do what you need to do to cool the anger and frustration so that you don't go setting any more fires or burning any more bridges. So are you a hothead? You know, kind of upset at this time, going off, making, you know, just things a little bit uneasy maybe for some. I don't know what's going on in your realm right now, but I'm going to take a couple of these little index cards to add to the storyline. After this, I'm going to take 3 decks to see what I see with the cards, and then that'll be the rest of your story, or the, you know, the story, or the end, or however. And yeah, I'm here all the time. I appreciate you for stopping by. And if you have stopped by here before, I appreciate you for stopping by. If this is your first time, hello. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all of you guys and your time and your energy. And yeah, let's see what we get. And then in a couple of days, I will do a love read for the sign. I may even do it in the sidereal, you know, with the sidereal dates of the approach. Not too sure. So it says, it is a yes. I don't know what you have on your mind, but it's a yes. No need to be upset anymore. Something is going to work out for you. Okay. So here you have a couple of cards. The first one says, call on the Lord, he picks up 100%. So if you're having a lot of situations, you've been overloaded or overwhelmed lately and just kind of like frustrated to your wits end, pray. Go talk to God. Yeah, he has your back, good and the bad, okay? 234. Things are moving along, okay? They're bogus and counterfeit. I don't know who they are, but someone around you is bogus, and probably that's why you're mad. Till death do us part. Please forgive me. Someone wants your forgiveness. You love R&B music? I got James Brown in the background. Maybe you're a clean freak, OCD-like type. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't do that. You're a lethal weapon walking. Yeah, buddy. Well, they better stay away from you. Cease any confusion. Someone's a hairstylist here. And you're in love with them. Live life and love. It's free. They are in necessary phases and steps at this time. Someone's going through a growth progress. No more BS tolerated. So let's jump into this reading. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take these. I haven't used these in a while. They're nice and they're big, and I can get a pretty good start off of what I see on the pictures. So guys, let's get it going. So you are a fireball, and just gotta take it easy. You know, cool off, honey. There is a lot going on in the world, you know. And then with me coming in and telling you that you're not a Capricorn, you're a Sagittarius, you're like, what is she talking about? Oh, gosh. I don't want to hear that. Just sent you over the top. I didn't mean to do that. Well, let's see what the cards say anyway. Whether you take it in as your Sagittarius or Capricorn or however. What's interesting though, I have to figure out exactly how I'm gonna label it because, well, I guess I could still label it as that. Just sidereal dates, aka, or the most known as Capricorn, or sun sign Capricorn, but that's not true. So guys, let's start. Let's see what we get. I'm trying to get it bottom of the deck energy right now. And then when I feel it, then I'll start shuffling after I feel what's going on in my hands, and then I'll give you a sight of the bottom card, and then we can move on from there. It's a Nine of Pentacles, so that is a card that's telling me that you are comfortable in the space that you're in. You worked hard to get there. And the first card out after that was the Five of Wands. That's competition, arguing, and stuff like that. Just like what it says here. King of Cups. So it's just like you're not in any type of relationship at this moment. Maybe, you know, you had a lot of arguments, you just got out of one or something like that. You're a very hard-working individual, though. You got a lot of prospects or ideas or things that you're working on at this time, keeping you busy, or, you know, you're just busy. You're trying to make money, and you're trying maybe a lot of different streams of income, or you're just busy. So here you have the Knight of Swords, and that is a card that represents communication with this here strength. It's just like on top of the bickering card. It's like you're tired of talking about certain things, and you want to put everything behind you and kind of, like that card said, put the fire out already and stop with the arguing. So here you have the Justice card next. So things are starting to actually balance themselves out, because I guess your temper is, you're gaining control over it, and you're making a move to go a different direction and not be bothered with the people that keep on sending you in a frenzy. Yeah, people that you were working with, whether whoever it was, whether if it was love, relationship, you know, people in your family, people at work, you just were not getting along with these people. Yeah, they made you very upset, and they disappointed you as well with their actions and their behaviors and their energies. So that's what caused a lot of these arguments, because you found these people to be like just immature and not a lot like you. And so it said, what that first card, it said, call on God 100%. Maybe you do call on God, and maybe he was the one that gave you that strength and said, you know what, you don't need this, walk away. You know, Knight of Cups. You know, I'm here to offer you this golden cup of love. I love you more than anyone else does. You know, I don't want you to end up in a situation that's going to cause any sort of extra hurt and pain. So I'm going to need for you to get your strength, right? I'm giving you the strength. I'm giving you the love to get back to yourself and walk away. High Priestess. So you have a high intuition, and you know exactly what you need to do. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You know, you've been instructed, guided, you've been praying, and you have to leave those people behind so you can have a fresh, brand new beginning and start. What if it's by yourself? What if it's with new people or whatever? Because these people that you were wasting your time and energy on didn't have the same goals as you had or something, and you were feeling like this just isn't working, these relationships are not working, and it was causing a lot of strife, and you guys just couldn't come along and agree on anything without a disagreement. And I'm seeing like people in offices and things like that, though. You know, just a lot of drama in the workplace, and like you just have no love for any of these people anymore. You know, and either them no love, or like I said, maybe you were in a relationship, you fell out of love there too. Like it was just all things around you, like all relationships are just failing. You know, surprised the tower didn't come out. You know. But it's time for you to take that love and take that strength that God has given you to walk forward and not be focused on the bridges that may have burned. But know that just because you were being a hothead or whatever, it wasn't all you. It wasn't all your fault. You know, it takes two to tango. you know, and just because maybe you did start some of the arguments or whatever, you had a good reason. You didn't just like come out left field. You know, some of these people, just like I said, doing half-ass stuff, you know, or coming off from the left, or just their behavior was just awkward, and you didn't understand what was going on. So here's the second deck, guys. Appreciate you if you're still here with me, and come back and rock with me anytime. I'm always here on What It Do Tarot. All right, guys. And we do it, and I hope that you will come someday. I love that album. Oh my goodness. Music Soul Child. All right. We can still be cool. Yes. All right. The Lovers. I just wanna know. Okay, so like I said, you have no love. You coming up in reverse. You like, whatever. Make a decision. Make a decision between who, why. You know, you weren't feeling nothing or anybody. So now I have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So you're unfulfilled in that department of love. Period. You're not with anybody. And whoever you were with, they just weren't getting it. They weren't ambitious enough. They weren't real enough. You know, I don't know what was going on, but you have here the Five of Cups. They disappointed you. Okay? It says it's a 5 right here. And then that's the word cups. Yeah. So, it is the same card. So, these people disappointed you. That's why you don't have no more love for them. And you're like, whatever. You just really disappointed. And you really just went through a phase where, like, you did do a lot of bickering and arguing with people. Like, it just happened like that. It just happened like that. Ten of Swords. It just happened. It's up to you. These people were no good. It's all of that sort of all in your back. Now you have here the Ace of Pentacles. With this Ace of Wands, new beginnings, just period. You found a way to please yourself. You found a way to start a new venture on your own. Say, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, what I'm gonna do, but you see, you knew that you just had to get out there and make a decision, though. And the decision was to walk away. It was the Queen of Wands and the Three of Coins. So maybe you were with the Queen of Wands. And this is the Ten of Cups. Maybe you thought you were going to be with her, but it didn't work. So it went from a Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups, you know, or vice versa. You had Ten of Wands. You had to put all that down. There was a Ten of Wands down here. These were just burdens. These were just things that just did not go right with you and the people that you were dealing with, unfortunately. But at the same time, like I tell everybody, you know, just because something doesn't work out, or some, you know, a lot of arguing and whatnot, and you got Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords and stuff like that, or even the Tower, there's always something that's positive that will come in. What is at the bottom? You'll be this person one day when you're ready. After you've healed from all of the situations, you'll be that person. And you'll come out like fire, but a whole different type of fire. It'll be passionate, you know. And, you know, it will form however it's supposed to form, you know, but don't beat yourself up for the arguments and things that's happened. And when you get to a place where you feel that you need to be accountable for something and you were wrong somewhere, it's not, you know, hey, it's nothing wrong with going back and admitting that you were wrong if you feel that you were wrong. But however, this is the third deck, and I really do appreciate you for being here with me. If you're still here with me, thank you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy so very much. All gestures are greatly appreciated for helping this channel advance. All right, guys. So let's see what's at the bottom, and then I'll start shuffling to see what else I get. But for the most part, I just get for you that, you know, if all the people in your life all seem like all at one time just wanted the smoke, you know, like they wanted the problem, they wanted that, you know, like they wanted you to get out of sorts, you know. Probably what it seems like too. Like, are y'all doing this on purpose? Like, you know, like trying to bring my energy and my vibration down or something? Knowing I'm a hothead, knowing, you know, I'm gonna go off. Who knows? I don't know. But you do. So, Capricorn or Sagittarius, I appreciate you. Four Cups. So yeah, you've been through love relationships. You probably, like I said, just got out of one. You're like, yeah, she may even be trying to come back, but I don't know, I want that, you know. I'm just taking it easy. I'm being cool about it. I'm not rushing none of that, you know. There is nothing just starting up fresh for you, you know. No wheel of fortune, everything moving in your direction. Nope. You're just barely getting out of these obstacles, you know. And after this, it's going to be time for you to relax and heal yourself, because it's a lot of energy to take in and digest. Page of Pentacles. So that's a small amount of energy, you know. So with the Page of Pentacles coming out after me saying that you're not, there's nothing new starting for you, and you know, you're trying to rebalance and recuperate yourself and so on and so forth. Maybe you need to like go to the spa or something and relax, you know. Just take a small amount of money and invest in yourself, because these towers, like I said, I wasn't surprised that it didn't come out, and it did. These towers that have been happening for you have been stressful, and you need some time to recuperate. You need to get yourself and your thoughts and, you know, things back in line the right way with how you want to be, how you really want to come across. You have this Knight, the King of Wands in reverse. So you're just really kind of just out of sorts. You are just not feeling right. And you got the King of Cups in reverse, and it's right there. The King of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands are in reverse. Yeah, so it's just time to focus, like I said, keep yourself involved in all the things that you love, all the things you've been doing, you know, focusing on yourself at this time. Yeah, and staying balanced in between what you know that you don't want and the future that you know that you're trying to have. And like I said, that tower, you know, happened with all these different people that you were working with here. Six of Pentacles. You were working with people that you just couldn't get with no more. They had you feeling like some things were just out of whack. So you guys take it easy. Come back and rock with me anytime here on What It Do Tarot. And I'll check you later. Bye-bye.